Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I am back with Wednesday Club episode 3. Phali and Tam finally got together, but I actually have the feeling, considering on how much he seems to still love Kong's sister. I don't think he's actually realizing it, but I think that he's using Tam right now and the affection that she has for him in hope that he can get over his feelings for Kong's sister. And poor Tam, I really hope that that's not the case, but I actually think that my suspicions are true. And May, she has claimed dips. She has claimed dips on Kong since episode 1, but now she's actually claimed it for real. She actually kissed this man, and it actually seemed that Kong wasn't opposing against it, but he wasn't feeling her either, because he literally was just like still as someone that was going through something that happened by surprise, something that he wasn't expecting, but since it's so sudden, he cannot deal with the situation, so he's letting it happen, but not because he actually enjoys the kiss or because he wanted to kiss May. I hope that May will finally accept Kong's terms and his personal space, because right now she's literally breaking down every single personal space that this man put, and she is, in a certain sense, she's forcing herself on Kong. And because Kong right now doesn't know how to place himself because the girl he likes is with his best friend, I don't think he's gonna be saying anything against the relationship that could possibly be growing between him and May, because right now she's literally the only one that's showing interest, and because he can't have the one he actually wants, I don't think he will have something against being with May in hopes to forget Tam. I don't think that Kong is gonna be someone like he's gonna try everything he can to get in between them because he wants his best friend to be happy. But it's gonna cause some self-destructive behavior. I just feel that's gonna be a thing. And it actually reminds me of Ray from Only Friends. I'm just saying. But let's hope that they won't put in too much drama, and let's hope that at least something happy is gonna come out of this episode. But we will see. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. The full uncut reaction will be on my Patreon. The link is in my description box below. And without further ado, let's start.
มาแม่เปิดกล้องเลยมาจะได้เลิกบ่นจะได้จบโอเคไหมพ่อโผล่หน้ามายืนยันให้แม่หน่อย
Let's talk about a surprise. Let's talk about a surprise. I actually thought this was gonna be an issue in Kong's family. Like that Kong's mom caught her husband cheating. So she was like, bye-bye, bitch, I'm taking all my shit and I'm leaving. But apparently it was in Phali's family. Damn. That was unnecessary. That was uncalled for. That was not necessary. Poor her. And especially for Phali. Like, how old was he? He actually seems to have the outfit from someone that's still in high school. How old are you when you are in high school? Between 14 and 18? Like, damn, imagine walking in on your father, being with his mistress, and actually wanting to surprise your mom and being like, yeah, here's your faithful husband. He's waiting for you. He knows how hard you're working. Don't worry, he's waiting here for you to come home. And then you actually just show her the evidence of her husband cheating. And especially imagine what that would be doing to Phali. He must feel so much hate for the father in the present. Like, I wouldn't be capable to forgive my father if he would be cheating on my mother. That though! I'm sorry, I can't. It's the fact that he's blaming his son for making the discovery. He's blaming Phali for exposing his cheating habits to his mother when he was the one that was cheating on his wife. He's blaming it on his son. Bitch, if you didn't want to be loyal, then get fucking divorced and don't get a wife pregnant. Don't get a woman pregnant and then say you're gonna stay with her and then you're gonna have all these booty calls. Like, I'm sorry. Like, don't be doing all of that bullshit and blaming me for your sorry ass. Like, you weren't faithful. You wanted to have a mistress so badly that you were willing to cheat on your wife, and you didn't care how that would affect her for one, and your son. And you're actually blaming your son for showing your wife that you are being unfaithful. I would smack my dad. You be coming at me like that? Nah, you're the one in the wrong. You're not gonna come at me and blaming me because you were caught in your bullshit, because you were caught in your lies, because you were caught in your mistakes. I'm not taking blame for that. All that glitter is not gold. Not everything that's shining is gold. That's a nice reference. That means that just because you are beautiful on the outside, you look like you have this perfect life, it could all be just a huge fat lie trying to cover up your horrible personality. We're gonna put this as an example of a human being. You can look perfect on the outside, have beautiful hair, your makeup is always top notch, you have a nice physique, you know how to dress yourself, but your ugliness will come out sooner or later. You can't hide who you truly are from the outside world forever. Sooner or later, depending on the circumstances. I mean, if you are already impulsive as it is, someone triggering your rage is gonna make your ugly personality come to light. Like, you won't be capable to hide it forever. I like the title of the episode.
เราให้
ขอบคุณนะ
Oh, he's feeling so much pain.
ถ้ากล้องอยากมีใคร
I was about to say he's thinking about her too. This actually just showed how conflicted this man is. He said in the beginning he wanted to have a relationship, but he was saying it because he wanted to be with Tam. It's hurting him because he has real feelings for Tam. Like, they aren't just crushes, it actually seems that he fell for her at first sight. So, getting over her, knowing that she could be doing God knows what with his best friend, must be weighing heavily on his mind. Especially because you, as a good friend, not as a toxic friend, as a good friend, you want to be happy for your best friend. You want to be happy for his successes. You want to be happy because he is happy. That's what a good friend does. But jealousy and envy can get in the way of a healthy relationship between two people. If I like a guy and my best friend gets together with that guy, I try to suppress my jealousy because I'm jealous of seeing them together because I want to be with that guy myself, and envy rises inside of me, triggering ugly personality traits as soon as I have these two together because it's something I can't fight against. I want to be with that person, but I can't have that person anymore. So knowing that my best friend has something that I want makes me feel envious. So from one side, you want to be happy. You want to show her all the love and support in the world because you know that that's what she deserves, but you can't really fight against the jealousy and envy you are feeling. So this is gonna be a huge issue, especially since Kong didn't tell Phali that he likes Tam. Phali does not know that Kong likes Tam. So that's why he didn't understand why he's feeling so possessive over Tam. In general, that's gonna be an issue. Now, Kong is conflicted because May literally is never stopping in showing that she wants Kong. And because he's still head over heels for Tam, he can't really open up his heart to her. So, she would have to back off. She would need to give Kong time to deal with his own feelings, with the jealousy he's feeling. And as soon as he started to get over her and over his jealousy and envy that he's feeling in seeing his best friend and the girl he likes, he could start a new story. He could start a new story with another girl. But right now, that's not the case. So he's conflicted because he knows that she likes him, but right now he does not feel the same way. So since he's such a nice guy, he can't really say, yeah, I don't like you like that. Because when she started flirting with him at the bar, he just backed off. He was hoping that that would be sign enough that he does not feel her. But he could see it the next day that it wasn't enough. So now he doesn't know what to do. I keep on saying that he's gonna use the opportunity right here to be with May just to be capable to get over Tam. Oh, she did that on
คน
purpose.
จะได้ไม่รู้ว่าเนี่ยมันเผ็ดจริงหรือเรากำลังร้องไห้อยู่
Oh, stop. Not them both actually crying over love. This is gonna hurt her more because you could actually see that she is still clinging on to Phali, even though she keeps on saying that he has to back off of her. She does not want him to be with someone else. Like I said, Charlie Puth's attention. I sang the song in Only Friends episode 7. When I saw the preview for episode 8. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. This is actually something that Phali would be feeling because she doesn't want him to move on, but she keeps on saying that they have to stay away from each other and that they have to stay apart. Why don't you want him to move on then? Because you are still clinging on to him. You still want something from him. So you don't want to hear that he has someone else. What could the mother be doing to her daughter to make her want to stay away from someone that she's in love with?
ในเพลงของผมคุณมองเห็นอะไร
I'm sorry. That was so unnecessary, but I love the drama that the director is trying to cast here. Literally, he's like, the frame you see is the one you have to interpret. And the frame actually has these three in it. These two have been friends for so long. Kong and Kali are so close. The thing that is gonna be an issue between them is the love or the affection that they have for Tam. They did not have to be like this. Why are they like this? You know, sometimes when I see that shows are starting this problem, this is the same as in The Vampire Diaries, where Stefan and Damon are fighting over Alina. Like, why? The love between the bros should be much more powerful. They have known each other way longer. And for a girl that they've met for, I don't know, 20 minutes, they are starting to fight. They tear each other apart. Like what? Are you kidding me? Like the love between, the most powerful love in my eyes is if you are capable to see a stranger that is not part of your family as family. Because they aren't part of your family. They used to be strangers. Then they turned into friends. Then they turned into close friends. Then they turned into best friends. And now you see that person as a sister or a brother. That's the most powerful love there is. And that some shows are actually trying to show that a bromance that powerful can be destroyed by someone that they barely know, while these two brothers have known each other their entire lives, is ridiculous in my eyes, because they have known each other so long. They grew up together. The bromance, the relationship with your best friend should be the most powerful for you. Why would you actually allow someone that you consider family, someone you have such powerful feelings for, why would you let them go? Why?
กูว่ากูจะไม่ไปแล้วอ่ะก็กูไม่เหมือนคนที่จะเป็นเพื่อนกับใครในนั้นได้เลยอะ
เข้าโครงการนี้ซะแล้วก็ขอทุนกูว่านะเขาน่าจะชอบมึงเว้ย
This has to do with loyalty. He wants to be loyal to the people that have been nice to him. He doesn't want to just run after money like that hooker is doing. I don't know his name. So now he's conflicted. He's conflicted because he wants to be loyal, because he actually saw how they all took him in. They want him to be there at the club. And if he goes to the club that Kong's mom's providing, he can never go back to the other club. And he's gonna lose everyone that is there, because it's the betrayal that matters.
เรียนที่เดียวกับพาลีอ่ะเธอจีบเขาก่อนเปล่า
Look at him. Oh gosh, you guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, because I feel for Tam. I really do, because knowing that this is his usual spot and seeing that girl that is throwing herself at him, it's making her feel cheap. Let me just say it like this. It's making her feel cheap, because every single girl here is throwing herself at him, as in every single girl here always did the first step, just like Tam did the first step. She's the one that kissed Phali. He's the one that gave into it. But Tam was the one that did the first step. Now, it feels like she is trying to make this relationship work, but she has the feeling that this is just another thing for him, you know, just another girl. She doesn't have to feel that she's special, as in that she has the privilege of being called his girlfriend. She has the feeling that right now she's just another one. She was someone that threw herself at him, even though she didn't technically do it. She's like, yeah, let's get to know each other, let's be together. And Phali agreed. So they were together, but she's the one that did the first step. She's the one that threw herself at him, and now she has the feeling that she is like the girl that is moving her hand all over this man's chest.
เดี๋ยวเราขอตัวกลับก่อนนะ
Oh, hell no. Me too. Ooh. Ooh. She removed. She went back.
ก่อนกลับบ้านแต้มอยากไปนั่งเล่นบ้านเราก่อนไหม
No. She sees this.
เราว่า
She sees everything right now as him trying to get into her pants. Now, the kiss right now was for him trying to make her see that she's like special to him in a certain way. And she saw that as him initiating a makeout session. And when he's like, yeah, why don't we chill at my place? She sees this as him trying to get into her pants. As in right now, no matter what he tries to chill the atmosphere, like to cool down the atmosphere, it's not gonna work, because right now she's all up in her head. She's not gonna be capable to listen to anything he says.
อย่าเพิ่งดีกว่าตกใจอะไร
Yeah, because every time she puts her hands on him, he's gonna think something different, because the last time she put her arms around his neck, she pulled him in for a kiss. So now every time she gets too close to him, he's gonna assume something completely different. Where are you looking? Honestly, I have the feeling that he's conflicted, because even though he like thinks that Tam is the one he's in love with, he kind of feels attracted to her. So it's kind of like conflicted to him. Or maybe he's just intrigued by the emotions that she is causing inside of him. And sometimes it's more like a feeling that's making him want to back off, but sometimes it's like, you know, the desire, the lust. So it's kind of like these two emotions fighting each other. He can't decide if he's repulsed by her or if he's turned on by her.
มันอ่อนไหวกว่าที่เราคิดเยอะนะ
I'm so scared, people. I'm so scared. What if he's actually with another woman?
พาลี
I knew it. I knew it. I cannot. Why? Phali, why? Why, Phali? You did not have to be like this. Why be so predictable? Because I have the feeling that we aren't really realizing why Phali is doing this. Phali was chasing after Kanya, and she was making him back off. She's like, yeah, we can't be this. Like, I don't know, you're too much and it's not working out. Like, it's better if we go our separate ways, etc. Now, in a certain sense, the way that Tam was trying to back off of him, no matter how hard he tried to make her stay, kind of gave him a deja vu. He had the feeling that he has Kanya again in front of him. So that pain after Kanya rejected him back then made him run to the club where he tried to hook up with someone in order to ease his pain, in order to numb it some way, by having a one-night stand, even though at the end of the day he couldn't do it. Now Tam, reacting the same way as Kanya did, made him have negative backflashes. And it made him go back to his old habits, as in trying to hook up with another girl in order to ease his pain. He had a relapse. He had a feeling of deja vu. I actually feel bad for him, but right now I feel more bad for Tam because she does not deserve this. Yeah. No, goodbye, sir.
เราไม่ได้ทำอะไรเลย
Sir, she was on top of you, sir. What exactly was she supposed to understand here? Hold on. We do know he had multiple one-night stands because we know he's a playboy. Even though he's trying to redeem himself now, but that doesn't really matter right now. He took girls home and you're trying to tell me that she just sneaked in and surprised you that much that she was capable to lay on top of you like that. You weren't doing anything to push her off of you, first off. You actually just seemed a little intoxicated by her gaze. That's what it looked like to me. Second off, I was joking actually. Like, I don't think that she sneaked in or anything. I don't think that there is a back entrance. Like, he must have opened the door.
แค่เพราะเราไม่มีอะไรด้วยพาลีก็เลยไปมีอะไรกับคนอื่นกันเหรอ
I don't think that's it though. I don't think that's it though. I mean, yes, from her point of view, it actually looks like he wanted to sleep with her so badly, and since she refused, he immediately went to hook up with another girl because that's typical playboy behavior. But I actually do believe, even though right now there's no reason to believe it, but he actually gives off the vibes of someone that is loyal. So I don't think that he would actually cheat on her. But the picture is picturing, okay? Like, the picture that she saw when she opened the bedroom door was everything she needed to know up from that point. I don't think that you can expect her to believe anything you say right now because she was still on top of you. And I don't think that this can't be resolved by talking, but especially if very powerful feelings are involved, you can't listen to what the person has to say for themselves because they're like, how long did you let this continue that you actually were trapped in this situation that she was on top of you? Like, she must have done something. Are you trying to tell me that she's Hulk? That she was capable to literally just push you and you immediately landed on your bed and then she climbed on top of you? Like, are you actually trying to sell that to me? Like, what exactly happened? How long did you let her flirt with you? How long did you allow her to advance into your personal space? How much did you allow her to go further before you ended up in that situation where Tam found you? That's the problem here. That you allowed her to continue. You didn't immediately break it off. If you would have, she wouldn't have been on top of you in the first place.
Damn.
Y'all, like, this is actually, I don't know whose side I should be on, to be honest. I understand that Kong is mad because he, for one, he has feelings for Tam. So, knowing that she's hurt, first of all, because he's in love with her, hurts him already as it is. Knowing that she was hurt by someone that he also loves, like, there is real love between Kong and Phali. So knowing that someone that he's in love with was hurt by someone that he loves is an even bigger knife in the back. So, knowing that Phali has done this so many times and Kong was willing to give him a chance with someone that he's in love with is, first off, a sign of selflessness. Kong was being selfless. He wasn't trying to interfere nor nothing. He was willing to let it go. He was willing to let Tam go for Tam's and Phali's happiness. Now, Phali doing this again makes Kong even more mad because he was like, I'm letting her go because of you. I'm letting her go because I want both of you to be happy. If it would have been someone else, I would have been really upset. I would have really been hurt. But since it's you, I'm gonna be capable to move past it. So, seeing that Phali hurt Tam is making Kong only see red. Now, from Phali's side, I don't know what's going on in his mind, to be honest. Like, apparently this isn't the first time that this has happened. But honestly, I can't find it inside of myself to completely blame him. Because, groupies are groupies, They will always be around you. And people that cannot take a hint and they're willing to go to extremes in order to get who they want. And that woman was desperately trying to get into Phali's pants tonight. So her going over there and trying to seduce him that desperately, I wouldn't put it past her. But the problem here is maybe because Phali is so used to every single woman throwing herself at him and him never actually truly caring about any of these women is making it difficult for him to stop them because he was used to sleeping with women that he didn't feel any attachment to. So, especially if you have grown a specific habit, it's very difficult to get away from that habit. So for Phali, it was a habit to sleep around in order to numb his pain. So tonight, when that woman was throwing herself at him, the fact that he had a girlfriend, someone that he started to develop real feelings for, completely slipped his mind because he is in that moment where he can't separate his feelings because he's still hung up on Kanya and he was trying to distract himself from Kanya with Tam. But he does like her in a certain way. I just don't think that he's in love with her yet. Phali seems to be the person to never want to truly hurt anyone. But in this particular situation, I don't think that he can help it anymore. And that's a problem. You have put yourself in a category. You are gonna sleep with whoever passes by in order to numb the pain you have on the inside. I think with Phali's inner torment in general because of his heartache, etc., I don't think he should be thinking about dating at all. I think he needs to talk this out. He needs to sweat it out, however you guys want to look at it. We remember Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. He was in such a conflict of who he is and of who he thought he is that he got sick when he decided to free Appa in season 2. Maybe that's the same thing happening to Phali. He literally cannot let go of his past, so he can't avoid making the same mistake over and over and over again, because people are gonna come into his life who truly want to stay in his life, not just because he is good in bed, but because they truly care about him. And he can't separate the people that truly care about him from the people that only want him from one thing. That's bad.
ถ้ามึงยัง move on เรื่องกัญญาไม่ได้
See?
ไม่พร้อมเริ่มต้นใหม่กับใครก็อย่าพึ่ง
That's what I just said.
อย่าโกรธแม่เลยนะลูก
Oh, she left. I would have done that. You're trying to force me again to do something I don't want to, period. She left. Kanya's the queen.
เราจะกลับมาคบกันได้จริงๆหรอ กัญญา
ถ้าตัดปัญหาที่เคยมีออกไป เราก็ยังรักกันอยู่
What happened back then?
เราพร้อมคุยแล้วนะ
I'm ready to talk now. It's the two women now. Oh, hell no. And they are ending it like this. I cannot believe this. Next episode is gonna be so dramatic. So, Phali cannot decide apparently, or he's gonna be choosing Kanya over Tam, and he's gonna completely ghost her. I'm so scared. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode anyways. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video. Bye.